There is a lot at stake in this April's election, and at the top of the ticket will be the race for state Supreme Court.
And continuing our sit-downs now with all of the Supreme Court candidates, political reporter Will Kenneally sat down with former Justice Dan Kelly. Will?
So Kelly is the only former justice in the race. First appointed to the bench in 2016, he lost to liberal Justice Jill Karofsky 3 years ago. He's one of two conservatives running in the four-way primary, but he says that does not worry him.
I'll take whoever I can get, and I think we'll have a very interesting conversation.
Kelly is running in a packed four-way primary against another conservative, Judge Jennifer Dorow. Sitting justices have made endorsements on both sides, but Kelly says he stands out.
Of all four candidates, they studied them carefully, and their conclusion is that I am the only constitutional conservative in the race.
And how he defines that constitutional conservatism?
Squeezing out public personal preferences in personal politics and making sure that the result of the case is something that's commanded by the law.
He says that's in contrast to one of the liberal candidates in the race, Milwaukee County Judge Janet Protasewicz, who took a clearer stance on gerrymandering than most judges take.
When she says she'll put her thumb on the scale, when she says that she'll bring her values to the courtroom to decide cases, what she's telling us is she's going to combine the power of the court with the power of the legislature.
One of the key issues that will come up before the court this year will be abortion. Kelly wouldn't comment directly on it.
And this is where there's a line on what I can address as a judicial candidate, and we'll walk right up to that, but we'll try not to cross the line.
But he touched on what are called unenumerated rights, the idea that someone could have a right to an abortion even if the word itself doesn't appear in the Constitution.
Article 1, Section 1 says, amongst these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So there's obviously other rights besides those three that governments are meant to protect. And so we'll wait and see what kind of arguments people bring to the court.
And so just a few hours ago, Kelly received the endorsement of a pro-life group based in Madison, Wisconsin, Family Action. That's among 3 of pro-life groups that are endorsing him. He says that's not because of any promises that he's made to those groups, but more because of his judicial philosophy.